Hello, everyone. My name is Arker, and welcome back to a news update on the Monsterarts SHIMO from Tamashi Nations. Okay, so we finally have new pictures of SHIMO, and honestly, my thoughts on it are like 50-50. So we have a couple pictures here on Twitter/X showcasing clear images of the figure, by the way. There's no paint on it at all. By the way, there the spikes are translucent, which are great. That's great. They're translucent. The sort of dorsal plates or dorsal fins spikes on on the tail don't look translucent that much. It might just be a photo shoot issue. Uh, but there's no paint at all. There's like absolutely zero paint on this figure. You can see, okay, I'm not going to say that there's zero on it because you can actually see some of the glare throughout the figure. That means that Shimo herself has been coated with a sort of pearlescent white coating. And you can even see some of the shading right here on the bottom of the figure. That it's not so bad. It has some blue hue to it. But if that was throughout the whole figure, like you can see some of it over here on the chin, but it also kind of stops in some of the sections for the neck and it keeps going on the belly and there's like no other type of shading anywhere else. That is absolutely insane. Which brings me to my next point. This figure, in terms of color and paint, looks exactly the same as the Playmates Shimo that has been out in stores for the last 3 months. It looks the exact same in terms of color. I got this picture myself from just Googling Playmate Shimo. This is how the Shimo looks. This doesn't come with any sort of accessories, by the way. Actually, no, never mind. It does. So this Shimo, we'll get to the price in a second. This Shimo doesn't come with a beam effect. It comes with a Kong face. Can I get the fucking... It comes with a Kong running, gritting face, which makes me wonder, why are they doing this? We already have a grading actually, we don't. We don't, actually. We only have the basic neutral face and the screaming face for Kong, but the 2021 Kong exclusive face, which brought in this new face sculpt, is being associated with Shimo now for some unknown reason at all. So here's the Godzilla looking dope as hell, recreating the poster with the greeting face that we probably should have had in the Kong ever since he released. My apologies, I'm a little sick at the moment, but this is actually insane. It doesn't look that good. I like the sculpt looks good. Don't get me wrong. The sculpt looks good. The detail on it looks good. The paint on it looks ass. Absolutely ass, by the way. It looks the exact same as the Playmates with a little bit of blue hue around it. Now, the price 27,500 yen with tax, by the way, or 2,500 yen excluding the tax. Now, if we go to the little yen converter, that is $170 USD. I don't know what Tamashi Nations is smoking, but please give me some of that, because giving us a figure with no accessories for the figure itself, but an accessory that's going to come with another figure that's sold separately, not even like a ice beam or anything, and you're going to charge us, by the way, this is going to be $270 USD, because Tamashi Nations likes to convert it 1-to-1. So it's going to be either $500 or $270. Not 200, 500. $250 or $270. That is an absolute ridiculous price to ask for a figure that does not have that much detail, no accessories, and it's coming with an accessory that should have been already on a figure of its own. I don't know what they're doing. Like, I actually don't know what they're doing. They seem to be doing well with the Godzilla. His price was a little bit overrated already. Like $130 was a little too much. 140 in some stores. Scar King, $100, $99. A perfectly reasonable price in my opinion. Honestly, not too bad. He comes with some accessories because he's a monkey. But Shimo, granted, she's gonna be huge. I'm most likely guessing she's gonna be like 7 inches tall, maybe even higher, taller, 8 inches with the spikes, and perhaps 18 inches length. So it's gonna be a big figure. We don't know any of the specifications of this figure at all, but this price is way too much. The last figure to have this price on its own is the Mecha Ghidorah from the Godzilla versus Mecha Ghidorah, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna put some graphics on the video to show what it was. That figure was $250, and it made a lot of sense for it to be that much because it's a huge figure that has a lot of accessories that relate to the figure. And I get it. This Shimo doesn't really have much going on for her, but you could have at least included a beam effect. You could have at least included the chains that go around her, so to recreate a lot of the scenes from the movie. You could have recreated a bunch of other things. I don't know. You could have included the fucking sumo. Sumo. I think that's that's the little monkey's name. You could have included him here, so we can have sort of a like Space Godzilla and Little Zilla uh, effect going on. But no, you decided to charge $270 or $250 for a figure with no accessories and an accessory that goes with another figure that needs to be sold separately. Now, I'm not trying to like bash this before we actually get it. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna be up at like 3 in the morning to get a pre-order for this figure because that's what I want to do. It's releasing on January, by the way, so like um, a month after Scar King. So not bad in my opinion. I'm gonna order from Nin Nin Games, so if you guys want to order that through there, you can do that. It's gonna be around 3 a.m. my time, CST. But we've had a figure that's already been shown and showcased in many instances, and that's the Haya Exquisite Basics series figure. Why did it take me here? There you go. So the High Exclusive Basic Series non-scale 6-inch Godzilla vs. X-Kong New Empire Shimo action figure. Look at this figure. This figure actually has a lot of good quality put on it, and it's $60. $60, nearly 5 times less than the actual. It's insane. This figure cost 6 times less than this thing that you can clearly see night and day how much detail there is. This also has a pearlescent white coating to it, so don't get me wrong. This having it looks nice, don't get me wrong, but it looks like just white plastic. God, I'm dying. And also the I don't know. I don't know what Tamashi Nations is smoking, but they need to they need to dial it back because even it doesn't even seem that the mouth opens that much either. I think that's also going to be an issue. The mouth doesn't open that much. So this is just going to be a better overall figure for you to get for price and everything. I'm already getting this figure, by the way. I'm going to make a review on it when I get it. I hate being sick. But I don't know. That's when I'm going to end the video before I start dying again. Let me know what you guys think about this disaster of a figure, in my opinion, because what is this? But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.